Good morning. It's Life Pastor Kyle, and this is the Journey to a Winning Anyway Life, and I'm your host for all things winning. Listen, good morning, Brittany Long. This is one of the last times we get to focus like this on this week. Come on in, like, share, tag, let someone know we're on. Let's make this thing happen. This is the grand finale, y'all. Let's do it. Brittany Long, wake up. Get that sleep out your throat and that sleep out of your eyes. It's time to bless some people today. Tawanda Lottie, what's going on, lady? Tawanda Carr. Yeah, Tawanda Carr. Good morning. Y'all wake up. Let's go. Selena Jenkins, congratulations. And today is the day I think it is, right? Congratulations. Man, I'm just proud of all of you guys. Aaron Renee Fleeks, good morning. This is the grand finale. This is where you prepare to shift over to the new year. You can't wait till December 31st. She said, I'm up, let's go. Oh, she hyped. Oh my God. All right. My. Twan Liza, let's go. I'm ready. I'm not gonna drive y'all hard, but I'm gonna make sure you get this one because it's gonna put you in a position where you don't have to worry about how the rest of the year will go. It's gonna be good. Hello, Maria Briscoe. Hope all is well with you. Selena, you graduate today, is that correct? Or was it the other day? Or is it something you're working on? I may have read it wrong. I read so much. Hello, Jasmine Darsheen. I know today Crystal is graduating with her master's. Hello, V. Eric Gordon. Great early morning, Suzette Mayweather. Yes, it is. It is early. And it's a day that we can still have a good time and decide no matter what happens in the rest of the day. We're going to win, though. V. Eric, what's happening, man? Andrea Thomas, good to see you on the north side. Tamisha Figaro, let's make it happen. Alicia James, come on now. Come on. I'm going to just say it one time, and I mean this. Get past it and push forward. You got too much to do. Hey, Kenneth Davis. Man, I won't wait a long time. I got to get on this one. Selena, I want to know what your degree is in. She said, congratulations. Something you told me that you were beneficial in your own life. Hey, Crystal Burton, and congratulations on completing and successfully today going through with getting your master's degree today. We are so proud of you. Naya Brewer is in school as well, graduating soon. Man, I'm proud of my church. Y'all are some loving, great people in my life. And you don't have to be graduating in college to get something, just graduating in life. Eric Trotman, good to see you, man. Okay, let's go ahead and get started because y'all are, everybody's giving thanks. Really, I'm the only one giving thanks, but y'all are all celebrating. We're back on the grand finale of this focus because there's a lot of things that are about to happen in your life and you have to have your focus set to get it done. And that's where I want to get you ready because it's going to be major. Okay, I'll go ahead and wait till the 30 seconds and then we're going to go forward. We'll speak as they come in, but we got to go. We got to get somewhere because listen, I said this last 8 weeks or 9 weeks because I skipped 1 week because of the anniversary. Focus is not about doing everything right. Get that weight off of yourself. Focus is not about doing everything right. It's about doing the right thing consistently. It's not about how many days you don't go to the gym. It's about what you do consistently when you do go to the gym. You don't have to go every day, but you have to be consistent when you go. And so the good part about focus is when you fix your future, when you fix your focus, then you'll fix your future. Hey, First Lady, good to see you. I know you're on the way out. When you fix your focus, then your future becomes intentional. So that's why I talked about you have to focus on winning. Don't focus on what the loss was. Don't focus on what it's been. Focus on winning. Listen, there are 15 of you on here. 11 of you have liked it and shared it. Hit that like or love button. Just like hit the like or love. Hearts or love. Just hit it. That's it, Maria. Consistency. Hey, Bree Piper. Happy Friday. And so when you focus on winning, that's what sets you up for what's happening next. You don't focus on losing, you focus on winning. The reason why we talked about focus and talked about fight for your focus and then the fruit of your focus, because with all these things in your life happening, you have to understand the difference between movement and manifestation. Y'all got it? Dr. Terry Castle, God bless you, Superintendent. You have to understand the difference between movement and manifestation. A lot of things in the last 2 or 3 weeks of the year and in January are going to look like they're movement. But if they're not manifestation, somebody lost focus. I don't want to just have movement. I want to have manifestation. Hey, Lady Apostle Geraldine Sanders, I need to be moving in the direction in which I have manifestation and not just movement. You got it? I need to have movement in the direction of manifestation. Things I prayed for, things I fasted for, things I believed for, things I came through. Hey, Cam Book of Sap, things I was praying for, believing for, fasting for, and things that I focused for. I need to see manifestation, not just moving. Hello, Carlos. I see you over on YouTube. Hey, Kenneth Davis, I need to have manifestation, because a lot of people start strong. They start strong, but they never see fruit because they confuse being busy with being productive. Because you can never be busy to yourself. So when people tell you that they're busy or too busy, they mean they're too busy for you. They can never be too busy for themselves. The only way they can be busy for themselves is if they're being productive. Hello, Danny Hen. Hello, Deja Young. So there's a difference in movement and manifestation. And that's the reason why you have to make sure that you don't confuse being busy with being productive. Hey, Valencia, you don't confuse being busy with being productive. There are a lot of people doing a lot of things, but they're not productive at anything. How you know? Because here it is. What's up, Shay? Good to see you. Because to have 5 businesses and have 5 Instagram pages and 5 business names and have all these things you go to and have all these things you put on social media and all these things you promote, and then be lacking in your bills and lacking in a savings account and lacking in insurance and lacking in your mental and lacking in your spiritual, you're being busy. You're not productive. And that's why you start strong and you sound strong and you look strong, but in reality, you have no foundation. Because you confuse being busy with being productive. And when people confuse being busy with being productive, then they perform for people and not for production. Hey, Laura Rubin, praying for you. Happy that you are alive and well. We got to talk soon. Get some consistency for next year in church. We got to make sure that the enemy runs from you and not runs to you. Dr. Jimmy Butler, hey man, good to see you. On my way back. I'm just kidding. It's an inside joke we had. We saw each other somewhere. I was on my way back. Holidays are here. Listen. So you can't confuse being busy with being productive. You got to want to be productive whether you look busy or not. Okay, here we go. Focus is the bridge between vision and victory. And what that means is I may get vision for a lot of things, but when I begin to focus, it's the bridge that gets me to victory on what I had a vision about. Because you don't just win haphazardly. It must be planned. You must have something. Hey, Mabel, you must have something inside of it. So listen, we're at the grand finale now, and this is where I want to focus on winning. I want to talk about having finished focus. Finished focus. Or for those of you who still need more, finishing focus. Because this closing piece is going to tie all 8 weeks together. It's going to tie the prophetic energy of it. It's going to tie the prophetic clarity. It's going to tie the purpose clarity. It's going to charge you and push you to finish the year and this season aligned. Not looking for the 1st of January, but looking for the next opportunity that brings you over focused. Focused. You got it. I want this lesson today and the next few weeks in your head to be pushing you into an area of alignment but more so past an area where you know I'm able to do it now. Hey, Renika Bolden, I want to encourage you, and I want to push your vision, but you got to do it with finishing focus. Because anybody can start strong, but very few finish strong. Good morning, Ms. Danielle Taylor. Good to see you. Finishing focus means you refuse. Are y'all ready? I hope y'all are ready, because I'm ready to go, Maria. Watch this. I'm ready. Last night I was like, ooh, the day itself. Watch this. Watch this. Finishing focus, or a focus that finishes something. However you want to say it. What it really is, because I'm the winning anyway life coach, I refuse to lose. I refuse to let go. I refuse to give in. I'm going to win anyway. Here it is, Mabel. Finishing focus means refusing to let fatigue rewrite your faith. That's mine, and I know it's good. Finishing focus means at the very end, I refuse to allow fatigue. I refuse to allow faith frustrations. I refuse to allow frustrating moments. I refuse to allow unproductive others. I refuse to allow people who don't understand the heart of me to rewrite my faith. You got it? I'm not gonna let fatigue, I don't care how tired I get. I'm gonna allow my purpose to fuel my vision, so I don't allow fatigue to rewrite my faith. You won't find it online. That's mine. Listen, what it means is that I'm determined now. I'm not waiting until January 1st. Maria, here we go. I'm showing up for myself every time from now on. Brittany, I'm showing up whether I'm tired of other people. I'm showing up for me. I'm tired. I'm showing up if I'm tired of helping everybody, but I'm showing up for me. I don't care how worn out I am. I'm not going to allow the fatigue of others to make me not show up for myself. So I'm showing up for myself. I'm helping somebody already, even when it's not easy. I'm showing up. I'm showing up when I'm afraid. I'm showing up. I'm showing up when I can't articulate the words or the mentality or the mindset. I'm showing up for me. I'm showing up because when I show up, whether I'm frustrated, whether I'm angry, whether I'm in fear, whether I'm in fatigue, whatever it is, if I show up, I'm deciding and I'm declaring with my show up that I will win anyway. Nothing will stop me from showing up for me. Good God Almighty. Nothing will stop me from showing up for me from now on and throughout next year. So when you see me, don't just look at me as if I just popped up. Don't think he just all of a sudden the church did well. All of a sudden the coaching just jumped out. He going back to coaching. All of a sudden he driving this. All of a sudden he wearing that. All of a sudden he branding this. All of a sudden he's done this. No. It's because I decided never to not show up for me again. I show up for everybody else. Let me calm my voice down because I got my mic all loud and I don't want to scream at y'all. I promise myself I show up for everybody else, and so I'm gonna give myself a little bit of what I give everybody else. I'm gonna show up for me. Let me calm my voice down. Let me help somebody that is an overthinker. I learned this. The Holy Ghost dropped this in my spirit when I was talking to teenagers in the middle of Minister Briscoe's schooling class of the day. And somebody says, why do I overthink and what is overthinking? Holy Ghost said, tell them there's no such thing as overthinking. You're just a person that have wisdom that does not have a place or a way for it to go yet. And so therefore, I need to understand, I need to stop myself from thinking that because I have a mind and I have thoughts and my thoughts are intrusive and sometimes my thoughts are broad, I need to stop myself from thinking I'm overthinking and look for where my thoughts need to land or wait for what and who God brings into my life that needs to have what he's already given me. An overthinker is somebody who already has the process. Let me change your mindset about overthinking. If you need the help, just type the word help, and I'm gonna break it out. I hear the Lord right now talking about it. He gave that part to me. He didn't give this part to me until just now. Let me change my mic and calm myself down, because I'm getting excited as if I'm in the front of the whole church and I'm prophetic words finna drop. But I'm gonna give it to you. If you type me help me, I'm gonna give it to you. What's up, Daquan Thomas? I need to hear this. Come on, man. Yeah, show up for you. That's it. That's it. That's it. Listen, I'm ready. If you ready, I want to help you. And I didn't get this till just now when I asked the question myself. And I told her class, I said, there's no such thing as overthinking. Overthinking? No, it's only overthinking when you become overwhelmed because you don't have patience enough to wait until God brings it to you. Watch this. Overthinking in your mindset is things that bring you stress, fatigue, frustration, and anger. It's because of the fact that you have not been patient enough with God to trust that what God's giving you, you will either need now, you will need soon, or you will need later, or you may not need at all. It may be for somebody else, but you must be patient in the life that God has given you. Here is the help I want to give you. That's why I said overthinking is no such thing in reality, because you're getting wisdom, you're getting thoughts, you're getting things about other things and mindsets. Here it is. The Bible says, give and it shall be given. This is what God's giving me for this right here. Give, this person gives, and this one person gives. Hey, Sabrina Swan, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over shall men. So here's one person that gives, here's the five that have. Shall men give into your bosom. So when you're giving, there are 5 men that already have it. When you're giving, there are 5 other people who already have what you need back from your harvest right here. And the harvest is people who already have it. Y'all quiet on me. The harvest is people who already possess it. So when you think you're an overthinker, no, God's putting you in position to be one of these and not one of these. You may not be in need for you. You may not be in struggle for you. But when you present the issue, there's other people already have. God's putting you in a position where you think you're an overthinker, when really God says, I'm giving you the answer to somebody's problem before they bring the problem to you. I'm good. So when people learn how, I'll help you, for me, when people learn how to manage thinking, and when people say, you always have an answer for everything, because I've learned how to manage what you call overthinking, I call wisdom. You explain everything and make it so simple because I maintain what I learned. Pull that door, honey. I maintain what I learned. Good morning, Tisa Collier. I maintain what I learned. And so therefore, when I do learn, if I learn something greater, then this falls off and I maintain what I learned. So when you come, the Bible talks about be apt to teach, be ready to listen, always have an answer. You should always have, I turn to wisdom. I'm not overthinking. When I'm thinking about something, it depends on if it's something that's distracting me. You have to analyze it and evaluate it. Is what I'm thinking about distracting me from studying, from reading, from praying, from doing what God said do? If it's not doing that, then God's preparing me for something I'm not ready to handle right now until he gives me the wisdom I need to make sure that my focus finishes strong. I'm excited, y'all. Let me calm down. It's Friday. I'm on my way out. I gotta, Dr. Law, good to see you, man. And so here we go. So when you understand that it's not about overthinking, you'll also understand that finishing focus is not about perfection. I'm helping somebody right here. It's not about perfection. There are 34 of you on here. 4 of you missed that link. Hit that like a love button while you're on here. Finishing focus is not about perfection. It's about persistence. Stop trying to be perfect and be persistent in being correct. Oftentimes, good morning, Gerald and Shelvin. Oftentimes, you may not be right, but if you are persistent and consistent, you will be excellent. Because excellence does not mean perfect. It means the striving to be consistent enough to get a particular result out of something. And sometimes excellence is not what you do, it's what it becomes after you do what you've done. Because if it's only excellent for you and trash for everybody else, it's not excellence, it's performance. Not about your perfection, it's about persistence. You can teach people things when you are persistent/consistent, period. You can't be all over the board and expect them to learn or believe about you what you give them. Okay. Let me move forward. Maybe this other part will help you. When you understand that finishing focus is not about perfection, it's about persistence. That's the maturity that will help you to manage when momentum hits. Because oftentimes we lose good people when momentum hit. Because people have not learned how to manage momentum. Momentum does not mean that you, let me help Aaron Fleeks. Let me not call names. Good to see you, Emery Shelvin. Let me help entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs. And even corpreneurs who work but have side businesses that they want to make a full-time business while work becomes part-time until the full-time becomes all-time and the work becomes irrelevant. When you learn how to manage momentum, we often think the more momentum you have, the faster you should run. That's just something that sounds good. The more momentum you have, the more careful you should run because you're carrying something delicate. So you can't afford to run fast and hard because you might drop what you have and then you lose all your momentum. Got it? You lose all your momentum. It's like walking down in my house, walking downstairs with a glass of water. Because I'm moving forward quickly, hello Trish, is okay. But at the stairs, because I have momentum, don't mean I should speed up. It means I should pay more attention to what's next so I don't lose more momentum. Having type of management over your life means everything. Yeah, you have to have it. You have to have it. Because it's the maturity of managing momentum that allows you the opportunity to maintain momentum even when motivation fades. What do you mean? Even when nobody else is talking to you, you still have momentum from the inside. It's not about the claps from the outside. You have to mature in how you manage momentum. Okay, I'm calming down. If you're not careful, momentum creates feelings. If I can keep going, y'all, tell me go. I'll make sure I'm with you guys. I'm not running too fast. Momentum creates feelings because it feels good to finally get momentum. It feels good to have people see your hard work pay off. It feels good to see what's happening where you are. It feels good to understand that my focus and my consistency is working for my good. It feels good. But then if you're not careful, you'll start chasing the feeling and not fulfilling your purpose. Come on, Laisha. You'll start chasing a feeling and not fulfilling purpose. Hey, Mr. Blunt, good to see you, man. You've been grinding this week, Doc. I know it. And if you're not careful, momentum, you'll chase the feeling of momentum without understanding that momentum just leads you with motivation. It simply leads you to manifestation. But if you keep chasing the feeling, you can sometimes miss manifestation because the feeling is supposed to fill you on the journey while you remain consistent in motivation and your mentality and your mindset and your momentum in managing your life until you have manifestation. that show forth your purpose in life and not just how other people feel about what you've said or done. Make sure you're not chasing feelings, but still fulfilling purpose. Hey, Barbara, Dr. Barbara Rubin, momentum is not the goal. It's the byproduct on the journey. It's the byproduct on the journey. It's what you get passing by. It's not what you go after. And if the enemy of life or the devil finds out that you are insecure, then he sets you up to start chasing the feeling of momentum, chasing what it feels like, chasing how you process it, chasing what people say, and you're misobeying what God said. So now I got to the full lesson, which I'm messed up now because y'all got me out here. But this is how you have finishing focus. You have to review my voices before you renew. You can't wait till January 1st to look at your life. Look at your life now. Earlier y'all said, I'm refusing to be there for everybody else and not be there for me. I'm gonna be there for myself every time now. Tired, fearful, unfocused, frustrated, failing, all the thoughts in my head that come, whatever. You know how y'all say it, then yet all the thoughts. I'm so sick of hearing everybody say all the thoughts. Everybody never say that. But anyway, not everybody's saying it, but because nobody ever deals with all the things. They only deal with the things in their life. It's funny. Yeah, no, but some people say it, and then not everybody say it. Be yourself. Take a lead. Listen, here we go. You have to understand that when everything happens, I've been there for everybody else. Got to be there for me. Those who are just hearing the live, if you missed the first 5 minutes, you missed the foundation of how we built this wall. You might want to go back because you can build a wall, but if you don't build it on a sure foundation, it surely will fall. You're going to need it, I promise you. Here we go. Review before you renew. Come on, Mabel, that's it. Review. Why you say that? Because before you finish this chapter of your life, I don't want you waiting until January the 1st. I want you looking at your life right now and review it before you start to renew. Because now is the time to pause and review. Right where you are, pause and review. Don't just keep going. What do I do next? What do I do next? What do I do next? Nothing, because whatever you're doing it based on something yesterday and not what you should be doing from yesterday. So how do I pause and review? I don't just count what I've lost. I celebrate what I've learned. I don't just count what I lost. This chapter of my life, I'm at the end now. I'm at the end of this year. So I don't just count what I lost. I celebrate what I've learned. How do I do that? I celebrate what I've learned, putting everything in place and making sure that it has finishing focus. It has the power it needs. Hey, Mama Brand, to help me move forward. Watch this. What do I do next? Here it is. I reset my rhythm. I'm a drummer. Y'all know that. I'm a drummer, a music head at heart. I've been a drummer since my first full drum set I got at 5 years old. Had one at 2. I'll post those if they have fun. And I had my first drum at 6 months, 7 months, at 8, 9 months. Gave me a drum, and then at 1 year I had a drum, then 2 I had a drum, then 2.5 I got a drum set that was beat up. My uncle gave it to me. And then he gave me 2 drum sets, a snare drum, and then at 5 I got a full drum set. And then at 7 or 8 I had a full drum set at church. Crazy. Because I've had that rhythm all my life. Couldn't play in school. Mama wouldn't let me. It was a God-given gift. She wouldn't let me play with the Forest Brook Band when I was there, because she said they was playing other kind of music. So now that I've learned in life how to live in life, there's a process to my madness, but it produces and makes things well for me and other people. I can't change my rhythm because somebody else can't move to the beat. You can't come into a band with 15 drummers on the front line, 22 drummers on the second line, a big bass line, and because somebody don't get it, we got to change the whole band. Error. You are mentally insane. No. You have to either change the person who can't get it. If 2 can't get it, put them on the ends if they're good at producing. But if they can't get it, they have to be cut, because here's the deal. You can't reset rhythm with people who have none. Back up. Go back. I'm referring to my own life. You have to reset your rhythm when you're preparing to move forward and finish strong. Because sometimes finishing well means recalibrating your pace. It's not based on other people. Elder Solomon did an amazing job. We talked about it. Everybody knows normally he has a pace problem. He talks fast, and be done. This Wednesday, his pace was so excellent that it was just fulfilling to eat like that. It's almost like I went to a restaurant and had an amazing meal. And even though I'm almost full or I'm full, it's the kind of meal that prepares you and says, you want dessert? You say, sure. It's the meal was like it was full. But he learned to recalibrate the pace right in the middle of it. Hey, Bishop Lamont Hilliard, man, you have to reset that rhythm. In the middle of it, I said, take your time. He took a deep breath and said, he reset the pace. Man, the meal was great. I mean, the meat came out, had a thin pink line. By the time it sat there, the pink line started to fade away. Oh my God. You could cut the meat with a fork. It was perfect. The gravy of the meat was rolling over on the lobster potatoes. It was a wonderful word. And sometimes it means you have to recalibrate your pace. Sometimes you recalibrate your pace because those things that are important in the gift that are part of the body have to be included, and you can't run off and leave everything and everybody. Got it? Hey, Mr. Morris. In finishing focus, you can't run off and leave everybody. So you recalibrate your pace so everybody can go. Now, those who can't get it got to be cut. Or you put them on second string or second line, but you can't be in the front with no rhythm. Winners, real winners, know when to push. And real winners know when to pause. Real winners know when to push. And real winners know when to pause. Okay. Real winners know when to plan. And real winners know when to pray. Okay. When you understand how life is, you don't finish anything, hear me well, by rushing. You finish by realigning. When you realize how long your race is, you can't just jump off and you're gonna run a 5-mile race and just take out running as fast as you can. You're going to burn out in the middle of the race. Got it? No, cause it's not definition. I'm sorry. She said cut means come, understanding time. And no, cut means, no, cut does not come. No, it don't mean that. When I say cut them, you cut, no. It don't mean come at all. Matter of fact, cut means go. Cut means you're going because you couldn't understand timing. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Not you, cause I'm just, y'all send me, y'all talk to me and y'all say things that don't register with what I'm talking about. So it just blows my brain. Like, no. Cut don't mean come understanding timing. No. You're getting cut because you don't understand timing. Here it is. So you can't rush to the end. You got to pace yourself and you realign as you realize there's a hill. I got to make the hill while not using all my energy, because coming down, I'm going to let the hill give me momentum. But I can't let the momentum drive me because I'll fall at the bottom of the hill. I have to manage my momentum. Hey, Taika Lee. Because in this season right now, and this what's the date? The date is the 11th, 12th, something like that. Listen, this is the time you have to now really slow down long enough to hear your next instructions. Because if you think you're going to do in 2026 what you did in 2025, you are sadly mistaken. Life is not going to afford you to do the exact same thing. You won't even be able to fulfill the same cycle in your own life. Life, the government, and God's going to break your cycle in Jesus' name. I declare your cycle be broken. Your mentality, your mindset, when you repeat the same things you said last year, I declare that you will stay out of my face because I realize that you're trying to recycle an old cycle. Life itself is about to shift everybody And you have to slow down now to get your next instructions so you don't enter another season irrelevant from the last one. Slow down long enough to hear your next instruction. Because movement without clarity is just motion. You want me to say it again? Movement without clarity is just motion. Because movement without clarity is really energy moving. It's so much energy moving that the word motion and energy means emotion. So some people move without instruction from God, but they move by their emotions, which is just movement without clarity and really ends up with no energy. It's just motion. Got it? So here's what you got to do. When the pressure builds in your life, you get overwhelmed and frustrated, Valencia Miller, and you're mad about situations that should have been better by now. And I'm using my positivity spirit. I'm speaking positive things, and I'm believing, and I'm declaring, and I'm decreeing things over my life, and I'm putting things in place, and negative things keep popping up. When pressure builds, go back to your purpose. When pressure builds, go back to your purpose. Stop building on things that look good on the gram. Because just because they can do it don't mean you can do it and do it better if that's not your purpose. And because you can don't mean you should. Let me say it again. Because you can don't mean you should. I can play drums. It does not mean in the middle of my sermon I should walk over and start playing the drums because things are not going right. No, I should take note, and when I finish, I should hire somebody who's going to do it right so I can fulfill my purpose. I can't keep going back. When pressure builds, go back to your purpose. You got to stick to your purpose. Just because you have a gift don't mean it's your purpose. Y'all cry. Just because you have a gift doesn't mean it's your purpose. Sometimes my gift, my talent was playing drums, was to make sure I stay in church till I get to where I am now, the prophet that I am now, the spiritual father I am now, the pastor that I am. The gift led me to my purpose. Every now and then I can go back and use my gift to make sure that I'm not too big-headed, too proud. I can use the gift to be a blessing, but I can't go back and start walking in the gift and leave my purpose unprotected. Nah, I gotta go. I can play bass guitar. Somebody said, you and your brother switch up and do everything. All that, y'all don't even know. I'm gonna blow y'all mind. I'm gonna put something online, and y'all can tell me what it is and who it is. I'll blow y'all mind. I won't do it. I won't do it because y'all not ready. No. So when pressure builds, you got to go back to your purpose. Purpose is what will lead you to what you were created to do. So when you get off track because pressure's going on, go back to your purpose. Dr. Justin Thomas, good to see you, man. And so when you get there, here's the thing you have to do when you're talking about finishing focus. You have to refuse to fold. I refuse to throw in the towel. I said it earlier. Y'all go back. Do me a favor. You get through. Go back to the beginning, please, just for a minute. The beginning of this live is amazing. There's a part where God dropped this on us, and it talked about refusing to let fatigue rewrite your fate. At that point, it's made clear that I refuse to allow me to be tired on me while I'm refueled for everybody else. Hey, Lady Lisa Abraham, good to see you. I refuse to get up and be there for everybody else. So right now, I determined earlier, I'm showing up for me even when it's not easy, even when it's frustrating. I'm going to show up for me because my show up determines that I'm going to win anyway. So I refuse to fold. I refuse to fold. I'm not going to fold on me. I've come too far to faint. I'm talking to somebody. I've been fighting this thing all morning. I've come too far to faint. I'm not going to throw in the towel. I'm going to seek instructions outside of my box. I'm not going to, if I can't make it happen, I'm going to receive the correction and the help I need to get there, because getting there is the goal and not my feelings. My purpose is the goal. We're now at the end of the year. This is the final stretch. And it always feels the hardest because you're closest to completing it. You're closest to completing, hey, Sarah. And being so close, you're always going to feel the stretch. Because In racing, they call it the final stretch. It means you got to pull everything you left back there into you to get over there. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is for somebody. When you feel the weight increase on your life, when you feel pressure increasing on your life, when you feel everything on you, here it is. That's confirmation that you're carrying something worth delivering. If you start getting lighter, it's because you dropped some things in momentum. You got momentum and you start getting excited about it, and now you get there with a whole glass and the glass is half full because you dropped half of water. So now the person's only half fulfilled because you were stuck in the feelings of momentum and not the purpose of what you were carrying and managing that thing well. No, I'm feeling the weight now because it's something worth delivering. So I got to maintain and manage my weight, because the finish line favors the one who refuses to forfeit. I refuse to throw in the towel. I refuse to let go. I refuse to stop. And the finish line is for me. Here is the problem people have: trying to finish first. If you stay in your race, you're going to finish only, because you're the only one that will finish in your lane. I got to get done. I'm done. So listen, the final charge, my final thing to you, my final part, my final push to you is that this is your winning anyway moment. Sabrina Swan, go back and play this from the beginning. The beginning will blow you. I promise you, it will blow your mind. The beginning of this lesson will push you forward. The wind will momentize. That's a word now. Momentumize. It will create a momentum around you. It'll push you forward. Okay, dog, y'all, make my time. My dad used to drive 18-wheeler. And he would tell me why cars get close behind you. Dr. Greg Burns, God bless you. I said, well, why, Dad? He said, because when a truck drives, it pulls the wind, and the wind creates a momentum shift. And sometimes if you get close enough without getting too close, the big truck in the front will create a momentum wind that will continue to roll itself, and it will pull what's behind it. If you get close enough, you can use your gas, you'll save a little gas, because the momentum that's being created by what's in front of you will pull you into something that you otherwise will have to use your own energy to get there. That's why being aligned with leadership in your life, whether you're in coaching, whether you're in church, whether you're in business, whether you being really aligned will produce results. When you are aligned and you continue to struggle, it's because you aren't aligned. You're trying to live off gleaning. You're trying to be close enough to get what you need without committing to that which has been feeding you. You're trying to be close enough to seem as if you're equal to what it is and not flowing in the momentum of what it is. Lies. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself, because once you get there, you don't even know what to do when you got there. Here we are in this final. I'm shutting my mouth. I can't play with y'all because y'all can't handle it. Y'all feelings are too sensitive. And it's Friday and I don't even care anymore, because guess what? It's Friday. On my way to Sunday, and I'm so glad. Everything you've learned through this season of 8 different parts of Finishing Focus will bless your whole life if you tap into it. Eliminating distractions, mastering your energy, fighting the fight of faith, fighting your focus with fire, even guarding your peace. All these things have prepared you for this moment in your life, this winning anyway moment. Jesus. And some of you who paid attention and been on here, I want you to really take inventory of your life. You're not the same since we started talking about focus. Things in your life have shifted quietly, but you've shifted and you realize, I have a little more focus than I did. I treat focus different than I did. Focus is not a byproduct. It's something I need. You're not the same person you were when you started this journey about 2.5 months ago. Your focus has matured. Come on. Your faith has multiplied. You're really doing better in life for yourself, not about what they think. Your faith has multiplied. You matured in self, matured in focus. You aren't as fatigued as you were. Now you're trying to figure out, what do I do with the energy and the time God's given me? Some of you are not sleeping at night as well. Not because, I want to help some of y'all. You're not sleeping in this season because of the fact that something is wrong in the day. You're not sleeping because God's given you energy to work out. You need to go walking. Need to do something? Am I talking to somebody? You have not exerted all the energy God has given you. And most of you are insecure. So you don't work out because you don't trust yourself. You go back and put energy in dead places. You don't sleep at night. It's not that you're not sleeping. You try to go to sleep early and you can't. That's not because you ate something or drunk something or because something is wrong. It's because God's trying to give you the energy you need to work out so your temple can be healthier, and you've not found out how to do it, and you won't ask the prophet or ask anybody, Pastor, what's going on? You want to do it yourself, and now you've been putting energy in dead places, and now that doesn't give you a return back. Now you're mad at the whole world. Grow up. It's time to finish differently. If I'm talking to you, just say me so people can see on here, dog, that's me right there. I'm not talking about going to bed and waking up. Some of you couldn't go to sleep because you might have exerted your energy. God's giving you extra energy. You've been in the sunlight. So vitamin D has given you extra energy to do something with, and you've done nothing with it but take your unfocused self home and sit on the sofa and look at TV and on the computer. You've done nothing for your physical body. And now if you're not careful and you don't hurry up, your physical body's going to turn on your next season, because next season is producing season. And when you don't have what it takes to produce, then you're going to say, why am I feeling fatigued? Because when the season changed, you didn't build up your own momentum in your body. You didn't build up your own momentum. Take this prophetically. You didn't build up your own momentum. Or you cannot hear it. We'll know who you are. Because you go to the doctor next year, they'll tell you need to lose weight and you need to walk, and then you'll end up with something. Now you want us to pray for you because you didn't listen. That's why we're here. So your faith has matured. Your focus has matured, your faith has multiplied, and your vision has expanded. You see more than you've ever seen before because God's preparing you for what's next. Now I want you to finish like a champion you're supposed to be. Because your future has been waiting on one thing: your focus. You've done the work. You prayed. Selena, you have the degrees. You finished the classes. You've done well. All life needs you to do is focus. You are anointed to finish what you started. So get with people who believe in you. Even when you don't believe in yourself. You are assigned to win in every area of your life because you are the only person in that lane. Got it? You're authorized to produce what you've been proclaiming. Stop saying it and not doing it. Let me help some people out. Entrepreneurs. Stop trying to convince people you're something that you haven't convinced yourself of yet. A name on social media doesn't convince me who you are. How you live outside social media does. Your whole life. Life is ministry. It's not sections and parts. Some of y'all are schizophrenic. You have 3 different lives. I want you to hear me say it. You're unstable. Your whole life is a witness. It's a ministry. And until that happens, you'll never be successful at anything. Because the enemy will play with your head. And God said, how can I bless what I didn't give you? How can I bless what I didn't ordain? Because you have not found the balance of real kingdom life. Just past life. You mastered your past life. What you gonna do with your next one? Okay, let me leave y'all alone. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Some of you on here didn't like the post. You just been commenting. Hit the like or love button. Like or love button, please. Hit the like or love button. I feel it's about 4 or 5 that never touched the heart. Hit the heart, like or love. Inhale, exhale. Inhale through your nose. I know you have sinuses. I know your nose is closed in the morning. Still, train yourself to ignore what does not matter. Inhale as best you can through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Come on. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Do it so well. Lift your head up. Don't put your head down. Lift your head up. Do it so well that it squares your shoulders back. Lift up your head. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And decree, I am focused. Come on. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Declare, I am faithful. If you can't say these things, then you won't be. Come on. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. I am finishing strong. One more. Last one. Inhale big through your nose. Listen with your ears. Exhale through your mouth. I am winning anyway. In Jesus' name. I declare you have an amazing day, an amazing week, finishing an amazing month, closing your year amazing, and looking at what's about to come. Declare and decree that your year is going to be the best. Next year's going to be the best year that you've ever experienced until you complete it for the next one. Winning anyway is what I do. And no matter what happens in your life, I'm a witness. You can win anyway. It's Live Pastor Kyle signing out. See y'all next Friday. Talk to you soon. Have an amazing day, y'all. It's going to be worth it today. Pray for us. My God sister has a big event tomorrow that they always have for seniors. Some of our seniors are going. And it's a big event. And the sister that helps her plan it, my other sister, God sister, other sister, their God sister, my other sister, helps them plan it. They found her last Sunday. Her birthday was Monday. Went to go see her, found her on Sunday. She was not alive. And so we're having to have an event that she's been a part of for, oh my God, years and years and years and years, with the sisters still, the two sisters left, and the other brother. Everybody else is gone. When there were 3 sisters, 4 with her, and 2 brothers and mother, they're all gone. And so we're still having the event. So today, everybody's moving pieces because she was a major part of helping plan and put everything together for the event with my sisters. And so we'll be in prayer. We'll be running all day today and tomorrow. But here the deal is, God knows what he's doing, makes no mistakes. So what we do is we win anyway. Love y'all. See you soon.